Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are working on a Hyundai Ionic Hybrid 2018, 206,000 miles on the clock. So this guy's a taxi. For the last 4 days, the customer phoned me and said the engine light was coming on and also HEV, check hybrid system. So it was a fault for the hybrid. Every time that was happening, I think he couldn't accelerate, or it was accelerating a little bit funny. He also reported when it was at the traffic lights. Obviously it was on EV, so internal combustion engine was off, and the motor generator 2 was trying to turn the engine, and it tried a couple times and it would quit. So very strange. So sometimes he had the engine light on, sometimes he had the engine light on, a HEV with this exclamation mark indicating like a hybrid fault. Now I've scanned the car. Let me show you what's going on. Well, apologize about this screen. It's pretty, I'll need to change this protection here. It's pretty naff now. But we do have 12 counts, so 12 fault codes. I'll look at the faults before. I actually look at the faults 4 days when the lights came on for the first time. All lost communication with different modules, so hybrid power control module there, Hycan, lost communication with motor control unit, MCU, Hycan as well. And then we have TCM, Hycan, power train control module, hybrid power train, battery energy control module. And then on the BMS we have lost communication with hybrid power control module, lost communication with motor control MCU, DC to DC converter, hybrid control low. And then the car was brought to me yesterday, and they phoned it AA because the car wouldn't start, and I think that is the reason. So immobilize engine management system, EMS data fail. I think that's the reason why the car didn't start. So P1679, again, lost communication with ECM, TCM, drive motor control module, and battery energy control module. So loads of communication faults. And funny enough, when he found it yesterday, the chap started putting the car on the back of a flatbed. The lights came on and they were able to start the car and drive to the garage, which I was very pleased because I didn't know how I was going to drive the car to the garage afterwards. So the AA guy just followed the customer just in case the car would packed up again, but luckily it didn't. At the moment we have no engine light, so it's intermittent, and it was intermittent for 4 days, but the car never stopped. Now the car stopped yesterday, but it's still intermittent because when he tried to put the car on the top of the flatbed, it came on again. So bit of a strange one. You can see the car is ready at the minute, accelerates, engine comes on, so everything is hunky-dory at the minute. No fault codes. Everything that we have here is history. So where do we start? So this is going to be a difficult one. Electric car, intermittent fault, but I want to make sure if I have a communications issue, I want to make sure the battery is all good. We don't have any issues with the main battery, the hybrid battery, or the 12 volts battery, which in this car is integrated battery. I think it has 4 cells, 4 lithium cells. And car's ready. Yeah, car's ready at the minute. Now I've got battery cell 1, 368, and as long as they are all the same, I'll be happy with it. I think there's 60 odd, I think. .368. I mean, they're all the same at the minute. 64. Let's start the engine. So I'm gonna press the accelerator pedal. That should start charging. I think they are rated to 372s, something along those lines. 37. Happy with that so far. 372. It takes a little while to refresh it here. I mean, it doesn't take too long, but let me land on the last page. 372. So I'm happy with that. Now if we go to our 12 volts, 12 volts battery. Like I mentioned, it is integrated within the hybrid, the high voltage battery assembly, and I'm not sure about those figures. 334, right? Okay. .3. Stop the engine. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any issues there, to be honest. That number 4 is fluctuating a little bit, but still on 3.3. I mean, with 206,000 miles, it might be coming to the end of it, but I don't think that would cause any issues, because that's what I was thinking. Maybe the 12 volt system is, or the battery is a bit bad, and then it's causing all those modules not to have enough power to talk to each other. But looking at those figures, I'm quite happy with it. So another figure, the state of charge of battery BMS, 54%. Temperature seems to be about right. Battery voltage 237, which probably all, if you add all the cells there, that's what you're gonna get. Maximum cell voltage, minimum. So that's probably, you didn't see any drop below those figures. Or no, sorry. Probably all the cells at the minute are at 3.7. So if you had any cells with a lower voltage, would probably show there, I reckon. Auxiliary battery voltage 13.1. So all seems all right. So I'm gonna have to try to replicate this issue, obviously, to have some directions there. It's very likely to be a communication or powers and grounds, in my opinion, or a module sort of causing this issue. But what I want to do, I'm just gonna quick erase all the faults. I'm gonna have to take the car for a drive and see if I can replicate it, see what comes back. I just don't want to be on the road with this car and have to tow it back. But there we go, so it's all cleared. I'll scan the car again. Let's see if we're gonna get any faults at all. And let's hope it doesn't take too long until it plays up. It's one of the things that I don't like about intermittent issues. Even when you repair it, if you're not able to replicate the fault, how do you know that you fixed it? That's a bit of a pain. Let's see what happens. so far, so good. No issues at all. No faults. The sea is looking beautiful today. Nice and calm. Absolutely fantastic day. Someone's gonna go and paddle board in there. Lovely. But yeah, let's go back to the workshop. Don't know what to do now. Difficult. Been driving for probably about 15 minutes now. What do you do? So many variables. Vibration, heat, wire issue, connectors. What do you do? So many variables. When I spoke to the chap that was driving the car, he said some days it would go fine, it wouldn't play up all day, no engine lights, nothing. Yeah, some other time it would come on a couple times in a day. The engine light would always stay on, but the HEV with exclamation mark would come on a couple times a day. So difficult this one, but I'm gonna drive back to the workshop and then try to work out a plan. Maybe have a look at some bulletins, DDTSB, see what we can find. The mobilizer is on. It doesn't want to go ready. Finally, able to replicate. Let's have a look. Lost communication power train, hybrid power train, lost communication, lost way active mobilizer engine management system. That's why we can't start the car. So that's what happened to the customer the other day. So finally, that's the message the customer had. So got ready flashing, check hybrid system, and the car is sort of misfiring at the minute. Right, so actually just there you go, just moving that cable there. We are able to get the car going again. Oh, there we go. She's not happy. There we go. Let's try to replicate the issue. Let the wire goes. You can see that. Store there. If I get the wire, I don't think it's going to start. Oh, it's trying. Started. Well, you can see there. See that car line, the bottom one. The two top ones fine. The bottom one is playing up. Now I don't know if it's the car line itself, but there you go. Found it. Inverter out.